Right, so we're back. We have taken all our coconut meat out of the shell, and this is our coconut meat. And there are some other things that we're going to need to make our fresh coconut milk. And one of them is a nut milk bag, because what we're going to do is we're going to blend the coconut meat with some water. I'm actually going to use some of the coconut water. Many people, they'll just use that and drink it. I use it to make my coconut milk, and subsequently we're going to use some of that to make the coconut oil. So anyway, you're going to need a nut milk bag, and what a nut milk bag is, it's a nylon bag that has a drawstring that allows you to actually milk the coconut. That means get the water, get the fluid out of the pulp that we're going to make. And you can use this when you're making almond milk, cashew nut milk, Brazil nut milk, hazelnut milk, pistachio milk, any kind of milk. If you're using any seed, any grain, whether it be oats, whether it be barley, whatever, you milk it, and that's what it does. And in what's left in the nut milk bag is the fiber. And in this instance, the fiber that's left behind, we're actually going to make our very own fresh coconut flour. It costs, coconut flour is actually very expensive, so this is a very cheap and effective way of getting coconut flour and all the other things that can come with it. So right, so we have our coconut flesh, and one of the things, I'm going to set that there for the moment, one of the things that I would like to say is that you can actually blend the coconut flesh with this brown skin on it. It's not hard, but you can blend it or you can peel it. The choice is yours. So you can peel it, and then what you'll have is a very light blonde flour at the end. So you can peel it, it's not hard to peel, you just need a potato peeler. I actually leave mine in because I believe that it brings extra fiber, it brings that je ne sais quoi to the equation, and it adds fiber. It also, for me, adds fiber to the flour at the end, and the body actually needs fiber. It really helps the colon or the digestive tract, the whole ecology, the digestive ecology, to function that much better. It's also very important for the exchange of fluids in the cell. Very, very important at a cellular level. So fiber is very, very important. So I'm just going to throw this away, right? And I'm going to cut up the rest of this coconut. We're just going to cut him up fairly large chunks. And even though I have a Vitamix, and for me the Vitamix is the primo of blenders, especially home blenders, you know, it's the primo. I do cut my things a little smaller, because for me that means that the Vitamix won't have to work that much harder. You know, I think it helps to preserve the life of your Vitamix. So anyway, I'm going to put these pieces that I've cut, these roughly chopped pieces, into the Vitamix. And really, I have 2 coconuts. What you see here is 2 coconuts. Many people will use 1 coconut. I like my milk to be very rich and very, very creamy. Very rich and very creamy. So I use 2 coconuts. Alright, so that takes care of that. Okay, and I'm going to move this, so we'll need it later. And we need some water. Okay, I have 2 cups of coconut water here. I've got 2 cups of coconut water. And I'm actually going to use 3 cups of fluid. I'm using 3 cups of fluid. Yay! That's that. And here we go. It's going to be noisy. Okay. And what we have in here actually is fairly slushy. We've got a little slush going on in here. And what we do is we're going to pour it into the nut milk bag. We're going to pour this into the nut milk bag. Let's move this all out of the way. This. We're going to pour this into the nut milk bag. And I got a quart size, 2 quarts. 2 quarts. So half a gallon, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Yeah, half a gallon. 64 ounces. Alright, and so we just pour this. We pour the pulp into the nut milk bag. Because the name of the game is you want the pulp inside the bag. Inside the bag, not outside the bag, Wendy. Inside the bag. And you pour the pulp inside the bag. And because I'm like this, I don't believe in wasting all of this. I had this out. Because I'm like this, I don't believe in wasting all of this. That's what I'm looking for. Need a spatula. We're just going to take this out. Alright, so that's that. And we are now going to start making our milk. And it's very, very easy. Very, very easy. Clean hands. See, I've got pulp on the outside of the bag. And I don't want that in the milk. Otherwise, I'm going to have to strain it again. And I don't want to have to do that. Right. And you just milk. See, you can even see how creamy it is. Now, you can make this as thin as you want it. Which means you can add as much water as you like. As much water as you like. So you can actually make this as thin or as thick as you want it. You want it thicker, you want it creamier, you just add less water. And that's it. Actually, it smells really, really, really good. It's really rich. It's really, really creamy. Really rich. It's really, really creamy. And it's at this point that you would use this to make your coconut milk. And this is what we're going to show you. I've got another coconut, 2 coconuts at least sitting up there. I'm going to make some more milk. And then we're going to make some coconut oil. See, I thought I was done. But no! But this is basically, not basically, this is how you do it. Coconut milk. And with this, we're going to make a greenies for life shake. Life shake. We're going to make a greenies for life green smoothie with this. Okay. Oh no, pulp just got into it. But that's okay. We're going to drink that anyway. Right, so that being said, what you see in the bowl is our beautiful, dreamy, creamy. I hate the mess, guys. I can't cope with the mess. I can't work with it like this. So excuse me while I just handle my business here. Right, what you see here in this bowl is our coconut milk, and truly, truly, it is yummy. And this is thick, guys. This is thick. Did you see the mess I just made? This is thick. This is thick, dreamy, and creamy. And I love it. Into a sterile bowl. Into a sterile mason jar. I'm going to put my milk. Now, this will last for approximately 3 days. It'll last for approximately 3 days. It doesn't last that long in my house. I use coconut milk to cook with. I'll drink it. So it's not going to last that long. It's not going to last that long. Oops. We have one more. I bet I don't make a mess this way. What do you reckon? $100 say I don't spill it. What do you think? Right. Okay, and we will actually be